Aries friends, and welcome to Twin Peaks Tarot. I am finally getting my ass into gear to do some proper readings on film. I know it's been a long time since I started this channel, and I had all good intentions, but then life happened and things changed quite rapidly. It's all good. These things are sent to try us, but you know, there's always bumps in the road. Yeah, my mum's been in hospital and she's still there actually, but she's doing well. And yeah, the world has been a strange place for the last few years anyway, hasn't it? So I think everybody's been going through a hard time lately. This reading today is for Aries, so shout out to my friend Brian, my favourite Aries. And this reading is for him and for every Aries. If it resonates with you, can't obviously resonate with every single Aries in the world, because that would be crazy if you're all going through the same stuff at the same time. But and I won't say any specific dates for this, because whenever you watch this video, that is the perfect time for you to get this message. So yes, it's like TV, isn't it? You know, things resonate with you from certain TV shows. I don't know, it could be Twin Peaks. Often resonates with me in my life. The OA is very special to me in the same kind of way. There's a lot that happens in that show that has resonated with me a lot. And even down to comedies and things like Fleabag, which has been very poignant lately. But yes, we can all find sort of signs and affirmations, I think, in different types of media. It could be books, films, TV. And so why not the same for whenever you watch this tarot reading? This is Twin Peaks Tarot, so my card readings will be not your traditional type of reading. They will be sort of, they'll have the, gist. But I'm going to take more from the TV show than your average tarot deck. So this is a wonderful deck by Benjamin Mackey. They aren't being made anymore, unfortunately. It was like a Kickstarter or Indiegogo, I think, project, and so there are only a few in existence, and I'm very lucky to have two decks, because, well, I bought two decks. The one I'm never going to play with. It's all perfectly sealed, my treasure. And then there's this one. So, shall we? Before we start, actually, I wanted to find out who is Aries in Twin Peaks. When it comes to actual actors in Twin Peaks, we've got, or people involved in Twin Peaks, doesn't have to be an actor. Could be production people, writers, etc. And to start that off would be Angelo Badalamenti is an Aries, Lara Flynn Boyle is an Aries, Hayley Gates, who played the 119 girl, the drugged out mom, is Aries, Kenneth Welsh is an Aries, Richard Chamberlain, who's in The Return, is an Aries, Jessica Stowe is an Aries, Jane Addams is an Aries, Phoebe Augustine, who plays Ronette, Gary Hirschberger, Jennifer Lynch, Clark Middleton, rest in peace, Ashley Judd. Yeah, I think that's it for the people that I know are Aries. I'm sure there's a lot more that I don't know. But yeah, that's a good lot of actors. And then for characters, we've got, well, only two actually, but the two we do have are quite special. First up is Dick Tremaine. So of course, he's a very important character. possibly the father of Wally Brando, got bitten on the nose by a pine weasel and ran the menswear department of Horn's department store. In one of his greatest lines, the other Aries asked, "You still seeing that dick?" Yeah, it's Mr. Cooper himself. He is an Aries. A ram. Good leaders. Fire signs. And fire signs are often good, well, firefighters, policemen, detectives, police women, police people, politicians, reporters, that kind of thing. They're very good at sussing people out and getting a story and breaking the code and solving crime. So they're good leaders. Anyway, I'm rambling for a change. Let's get on with your reading, Aries. So, spirits of the black and white lodges. Not really, just spirits and the guides. Please give me a message for Aries. Apologies if you can hear any noise from outside. It's very rainy tonight. It's nice actually. I am quite happy for summer to be over now, honestly. I need some autumn weather. I need it to cool down. It's been so hot this year. Not my cup of tea at all. Okay, come on in, cards. Give me some messages for Aries, please. Sorry, I'm not the world's best shuffler. Let's see. Yes, right, okay. One there. Okay, it's the Seven of Cups, which is water sign. It's about choices. You've got lots of choices in front of you. Yeah, you've got some big decisions to make, or at least the option of a few paths to take, I think. But they've all got their own benefits, I think, which is a good position to be in. You might be offered a few different job roles, maybe something like that, or even have a couple of potential love interests. Not a bad thing, I suppose. Maybe it's too much. You can have too much of a good thing, can't you? Let's have a look. Any more messages, please, for Aries? My arms are aching. Okay, oops. Okay. Oh, right, okay. So, let's begin. So we've got, yes, the Seven of Cups, which is a water card. So that could mean, as well as your options, it could be that you've got a Cancer or Pisces or Scorpio in your life, maybe, that you need to be making a decision about. You've got the King of Cups, which another water sign. This is about obviously a very fatherly figure. You can see the wonderful Doc Hayward there, sitting in his, well, medical chair, I guess. It looks kind of like a dentist chair, but I think it's the autopsy table. That's cheery. And then Judgment. Judgment with Wyndham Earl there playing chess with some fire behind him and the Owl Cave map. Okay, so it seems, yes, you've got a few choices to make. You've got a few options here. You are Cooper. You are Cooper indeed. And you have a few different choices to make. Which one would you go for? You've got your Laura in fish, electricity, donuts, the owls, an angel, I think, but it has perhaps the face of Judy. It's hard to see. Oops, see that well. It's kind of, yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I would say it could be the angels or Judy. Okay, so I think you can take some advice from an older man, perhaps, especially if you do have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in your life. It's a very fatherly figure, and they're a very kind soul, very gentle. Not a walkover though. They're just that great, that granddad feeling. If you've got anyone like that in your life, it doesn't have to be a man at all. It can be an older woman, somebody who is very warm and gives you good advice. Take advice from them. If you are really stuck on what option to take, on whatever path that is, whether it's, it could be a job or some sort of offer that you've been given. It might be something completely separate to work. It could be a relationship. It could be perhaps somewhere you need to travel to. So yeah, take advice from this peer. It could be a boss or someone that might have some good advice for you. Judgment. So what is judgment? I mean, in this particular case, we've got Wyndham Earl, of all people, judging you. And he did judge Coop very much. Not exactly in the right way. He obviously judged Cooper for having an affair with his wife, although Wyndham Earl set up that romance to happen. He wanted to push, I suppose, the two people he trusted the most to see if they would fall in love, and they did. And then when he found out they did exactly what he expected to do, he killed his wife and tried to kill Cooper, his partner. So yeah, there's the people you're taking judgment from, perhaps you shouldn't be that worried. Well, not that you shouldn't be that worried, it's just perhaps you shouldn't care so much what they think, really. Like, who are they to judge you? Nobody knows your story. Nobody really knows what's going on behind closed doors. So if you are being judged by someone, maybe you just need to tell them straight. It's none of your business, and you don't know. You don't know anything that's going on in my life. You can tell them that. The only person you should really be taking any notice of, I think, is this person here, someone that you trust, and someone who really does genuinely care about you. Don't worry about them too much. They're just gossips and crazy people. Let's have some more messages, please, for Aries. Let's get some clarification around this. What is happening for Aries this week, please, guys? Message for Aries. Yeah, strange one, judgment. Okay, come on then. Cards, give me a message for Aries. Can you clarify the choices that Aries may have to make this month? Let's have a look at this. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. More messages, please, for Aries this month. The 3 of Pentacles generally means someone taking a stand, and we know we've got like Dell and Pete and Andrew here, but I think Audrey's stance here, where she's doing some activism, trying to save the Ghostwood development from happening. That feels more like what's happening with you at the moment, Aries. I feel like you've got you do have a choice to make, but it's also, you're doing some good for the world, I think. You've got to make a choice, and it is a difficult one. You want to make a difference. Okay. Oh, exciting. The director card also came out for Virgo. I did their reading first because it is the Virgo month of birth, and in that, yeah, I explain what I think the director card means, because obviously it's not a usual card in a tarot deck, and the Empress as well. Okay, so yes, I think this card, if in relation to your choices, is perhaps a good deed that you need to be doing. And some people always judge, don't they? People have opinions on everything and anything, and it's really actually none of their business. But yeah, you just stick to your guns. I think you know which route you have to take, and I think you have to stop worrying about what people think. Just go with your gut feeling. You'll always know what's right, I think. Everybody knows what's right, really. Even if it's not exactly what you want, you know what's right. And and this is what I thought of this card. Is that when it comes to the writer and the director, what's the difference between these two cards? We've obviously got two very different people. Mark Frost was the writer, and we've got David Lynch as the director. I would say that the writer is a card about sort of dwelling or contemplating the past or the future. It's something that you write about. You know, the writer talks about things that have happened in the past, or dreams, or things they imagine could happen in the future. But the director is right there in the now, right now in the present time. And they absolutely have control of it all. The director is, he manages, or she manages the scene right there at this present moment. You've got all of the power. You are the leader of this. You create the show. Without you, there is no show. So, yeah, you've got this. You've totally got this. You don't have to worry about what anyone else says. That you're in control. And I think you might have some support from a woman, somebody who's very supportive, very intelligent. Got Catherine here. Very businesslike, very seductive, very glamorous. She might be older. I think that, yeah, you've got somebody there who's a really good support behind you. So I don't think you've got anything to worry about. You've got people who have got your back. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I keep feeling things crawling on me. I'm going mad. So yeah, there's the director, and I think that's definitely you. Yeah, so go with your gut. Trust your intuition. Think you know what you need to do. And you have got support from a very strong, very brave and bold woman. So, yeah, you've got this. It doesn't have to be a woman, I suppose, but you've got the Emperor and the Empress. So I think it is a woman, or certainly a female energy that's behind you and has got your back always. Okay, so let's get, because I am a cat freak, crazy cat lady who doesn't have any cats, but I make do with my cat cards instead. So I'm going to go, tell me mystic cats Can I have a message for Aries for this week, just to tell me more about Aries week coming up? Cats. Oops. Almost. Cats, give me a sign. My spirit animals, please give me a message for Aries. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, okay. The 7 of C, and that means this cute little ginger cat. Ginger cats officially have one brain cell between all of them. It's quite impressive. The 7 of C. So this would be in a normal tarot deck. It would be the 7 of Cups again. So you had lots of cups in this. It's been sort of major arcana in cups. Pentacles is earth signs as well. So you could have a Virgo or a Capricorn or a Taurus. I always forget. Or a Taurus in your life that is maybe joining you for this, or your cause, or the cause maybe have something to do with the earth. It might be an environmental thing, it might be something that you feel very passionately about, and it is to do with the earth, the planet. Could be that. So, but 7 of C. 7 of C. That's a funny way of putting it. 7 of C. So the 7 of C. This sea cat is amazed by the visions floating before him, so clear and compelling, but impossible to capture. Are they real? Can he trust his senses? If something can't be caught and held, does it exist? The cat himself is caught, held between illusion and reality. This is not a prey he can comprehend, much less conquer. The advice here is that something that you're pursuing is illusory and beyond your grasp. Daydreams are fine food for inspiration, but you can't survive on them alone. You need tangible choices to create the reality you want and need, which works perfectly really with your 7 of Cups. In fact, it would be the same card actually. See, I'm not very right today, am I? This is actually the same card twice, so that really does go to show that you do have a lot of choices ahead, so you have to take what you think is going to benefit you the most. Some I think are perhaps less likely to come to fruition. So you're dreaming about these things, but they perhaps might not really happen. So you have to make a really good choice. And perhaps you need to be a bit more grounded with your decision. But take your time as well. There's no rush. You don't have to rush into anything. I know you fire signs like do things off the bat and quite quickly, but you do have time to consider this. Okay, so last card for you, my lovely Aries, and this is from the Soul's Journey deck. One card please, guys. One final message for Aries. One message for Aries, please. Soul Journey card, right. Doubt. Okay, so that's an interesting card to pick. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. So that definitely works in with this 7 of Cups as well, doesn't it? That you want to probably know the outcome of each possible option, but you can't. You're going to have to just trust one. Whatever decision you make, you're going to have to roll with that one. It's not to say say that this decision is the be all and end all anyway, but it's just the decision you have to make right now. So there's always more opportunities in life. If this doesn't work out, you'll have another chance. So, you know, don't fret too much. Just go with the flow, take day by day. You're the director of the scene. You can change the scene, you can change the film at any time. You can, yeah, it's all in your control. So thank you very much indeed for watching, and I'm not sure when I'll be back, but hopefully it won't be too long. I want to make this a weekly thing. It really depends on my time and editing time and all that. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like my video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll hopefully see you very soon. Please, if you've enjoyed, leave a comment or tell me anything that you get from these cards, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's all just about intuition. I'm not psychic. It's just what the cards are telling me, and I think we all have that in us, that they have a message for us, and anybody can do this. I am not special at all. So yeah, but this is what the cards have told me to tell you this week, Aries. Have a wonderful week, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you for watching.